Well, hello and welcome to the Shifts and Pucks News Pack for Thursday, September the 15th. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at Shifts and Pucks, Facebook.com Shifts and Pucks, YouTube.com Shifts and Pucks, Twitch.com Shifts and Pucks. Subscribe wherever you get your audio, as well as on the Area 51 Sports Network. Apologies for yesterday's no news pack. A bit of an internet issue, so where I was at taking care of cats and back at my at home today, so I'm able to do that here. And of course, we did our podcast on Tuesday talking about the Canucks blue line situation, the Bo Horvat situation, number of players getting PTOs, Danny DeKeyser, Cody Eakin, the Evan Rodriguez signing in Colorado, Nick Suzuki joining the Montreal Canadiens, and Jordan Kyrou getting an extension. So some of the things that are going on as we head towards the weekend here. Of course, we'll be back with the Young Stars Classic in Penticton. Flames, Canucks, Oilers, Jets will be participating in that. We'll also have junior preseason continuing on, as next week is the beginning of the WHL regular season. So as we're getting closer to hockey day by day, and we'll start with Sportsnet and TSN announcing their broadcast, the regional and national schedule broadcasts. Sportsnet, of course, will be carrying 82 Canuck games, NHL 82 Flames games, 82 Oiler games, and 56 Maple Leaf games. TSN will be carrying 191 regional games. The Habs, the Jets, the Leafs, and the Sens will be there. Habs on TSN 2, Jets on TSN 3, Leafs on TSN 4, Sens on TSN 5. Rick Ball, Kelly Rudy have been announced to come back on the broadcast with Ryan Leslie host. Derek Willis, Peter Lobardius calling on Sportsnet 960 on the radio. John Shorthouse, John Garrett, Dan Murphy broadcasting for the Vancouver Canucks. No news on the radio yet. What is going on there? So we're still waiting to see on that part what the official announcement has been on that, but getting closer there as well. We talked a little bit about this, but here about Jake Virtanen. Jake Virtanen on the podcast about the possibility of a PTO. According to Mark Spector, looks like the Oilers, one of the places that was reported and that could go to a PTO was the Edmonton Oilers. And according to Mark Spector, looks like as of last night anyway, that has not happened here as we pull that quick up here. The Edmonton has moved on from Virtanen and has moved towards Brett Ritchie, former played 41 games with the Calgary last season. According to last night, Oilers offered it Jake Virtanen a PTO, feeling as he will go elsewhere. His take, and this is his take, is for the best. Edmonton's one project already employee RV. They don't need a second one. That's the tweet from Mark Spector. They will be bringing in Jason Demers on a PTO. That was reported by Daniel Nugent-Bowman. He will sign, and also other news on the Oilers. Duncan Keith signing a player development contract with the Oilers this season. He's dipping his toe into a hockey management world after his career is there. So Duncan Keith trying to move into the management part. There are other players that have joined the getting a PTO. Eric Stahl will be one here as well. Of course, that was part of the deal with the Florida Panthers there. Daniel Sprong will be getting one with the Seattle Kraken. Tyler Pitlick with the St. Louis Blues. Thomas Hickey with the New Jersey Devils. Scott Harrington with the San Jose Sharks. We've talked about Danny DeKeyser. We talked about Cody Eakin. Calvin DeHaan, of course, we talked about him. Carolina Hurricanes. Ottawa bringing in Michael Delco and Derek Brassard. By the way, they signed Tyler Motte yesterday, 1 year, $1.35 million. Alex Chiasson with the Arizona Coyotes is also there. We talked about Zach Aston Reese as well. So, and then we mentioned Jason Demers as well. So, there's about 32 players going to get PTOs this year. So that's what's looking like at the particular point as well there. So we're seeing a lot more of that. Of course, teams just with the salary cap situation being what it is, teams squeezed out. Bringing in PTOs seems to be a bigger option for a lot of the teams now. According to Frank Zaravelli, he was on Halford and Bruff this morning. He's expecting the cap to go up in 2024. There has been that expectation of the cap going up, but talk about that there. About a $9 million increase is what Zaravelli is thinking, and that may spread out over 2 to 3 years. So, will be interesting to see about that. The LA Kings added a guy I'm quite a fan of. I thought probably could have been in the Rookie of the Year conversation more. Sean Durzi, 2 years, $1.7 million. He's added there. Durzi, of course, played for the Kings, back with the Kings, really stepped up with the Kings last year in the playoffs. Of course, he was part of the Jake Muzzin trade. He was a second-round pick, 52nd overall in the 2018 NHL entry draft. Kings got him for the Leafs and part of that Jake Muzzin trade. Played 64 games last year, 3 goals, 24 assists, 27 points, 3 points, a goal, and 2 assists, and 7 points. And in 7 games, in the playoffs last season. So that is what's going on there. So we'll keep an eye on the Young Stars Classic, see what's going on there with the Flames, the Oilers, Jets, and Canucks. Great to have that back in Penticton. We'll keep an eye out on any other possible moves out there, and keep you informed as we go on. Of course, you can follow us all individually on Twitter. Sean Beardy Canuck 03, Devin Gordhow 09, Christian Schneids SDHNAIDZ, Tyler TNOBLE, I am KEVOLE, Shifts and Pucks, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Subscribe wherever you get your audio, as well as on the Area 51 Sports Network. We thank you for watching and listening. We'll talk to you all very soon. Bye for now.